Welcome back. I'm Ipi Chukwumoyle with the news. Now, Rivers State Governor Siminalayi Fubara has sent the names of 5 persons to the Victor Okojumbo-led State House of Assembly for screening and confirmation as commissioner nominees. They are Ilamu Arugu, Roland Obed-White, Samuel Enyiba, Austin Nadozie, and Sam Aya. The screening and confirmation will be held today at 10 a.m. inside the chamber of River State House of Assembly Auditorium, Admin Block, Government House, Port Harcourt. The governor also appointed Forgive Amakri and Achona as special advisors. In the meantime, Governor Fubara has charged Rivers youth to shun criminality and focus on using technology for the benefit of the state. Governor Fubara said this while addressing some youth led by the State Commissioner for Youth Development, Chisom Bali, at the gate of the Government House on Monday.
Youth indeed are the owners and the leaders of tomorrow. Which youth are we talking about? Are we talking of the youth that will carry hand grenades and dynamite when they're moving around? We are talking of youth here now who have come with solutions, who are even telling me that time is of the essence here because they're going for a training about ICT space. So one thing the governor has done for us is trying to set an environment where you can compete with your mates outside here. Do not take the negative side of technology. There are some people who are into the internet space for crime. Let that not be a focus. Rivers State has to grow and grow well too.
Our correspondent reports that the youth walked from the Isaac Borough Park along Aba Road to the gate of the Government House in commemoration of the 2024 International Youth Day celebration. The theme for this year is From Cliques to Progress, Youth Digital Pathways for Sustainable Development. Similarly, to mark the International Youth Day, the Abua Odua chapter of the National Youth Council of Nigeria, NYCN, held a one-day symposium for youth in the area. Speaking at the event, the Abua Odua CTC chairman, Madigi Dixon, said his administration bought a new batch of 500 kVA transformers to enhance youth development and rural electrification.
Like the topic says, digital sustainable development. Without light, you cannot do anything. Some of us have smartphones and they don't have generator, they don't have even money to buy fuel. So that is why we key into this transformer issue. The first set was 5 transformers of 500 kVA each. We have installed them and there is light now. We have got another one waiting for handing over by next week. So from there, they can do whatever they want to do. One of the most powerful empowerment that we have done. Let them sustain the peace. Right now, Abu Adwa is one of the local government that don't have any crisis. Sir, Siminalayi Fubara is doing very, very well in areas of empowerment, and that's why we key into it.
On the spot, the Abua Odua NYCN youth leader Ipegan Omoboy Negim thanked the CTC chairman and Governor Siminalayi Fubara for empowering youth.
The youth of Abodwal over the years have been left out with the issue of technology and digitalization. So when we saw the team for this year's International Youth Day, for us, it was great to tap into what it's all about. It strength, the willingness of the caretaker chairman, Honorable Madigi Dixie, and then the leadership of the simplified movement in Abodwal, in line with the agenda and the plans of His Excellency Sir Siminalayi Fubara to make sure that all the youth are channeled towards sustainable development. We need a lot in Abodwal local government area. We are hopeful that in the next few months, the attention of His Excellency will be drawn to the youths of Abodwal.
Some participants at the symposium also spoke.
It has actually enlightened us. There is no doubt that we are in a digital age and which we need a lot of skills to scale through in life. The thing they've taught us here now is that we should be able to utilize social media to our own advantage. It's actually a wonderful initiative.
It's very nice bringing this kind of sensitization to the youth of Abodwal. We know that the chairman wants our development and growth in Abodwal. Celebrating the youth today with this kind of sensitization, I mean, we can't ask for more. This is the best.
This program is a nice program. For the past 6 years, this program has not been observed in Abodwal. We have been looking for such opportunity for the youth of Abodwal to gather once again. For the past 6 years, Abodwal student has not been paid grants. Our chairman has promised that he's going to make sure that they are going to pay the Abodwal youth grants, and we are very happy.
Our correspondent reports that the topic of the symposium is the impact of digitalization on sustainable development in Abua Odua. Away from that, the APC's Tony Okocha says he will appeal the court ruling which sacked him and other members of the 7-man caretaker committee inaugurated by the National Working Committee of the party in Rivers State. In an interview, Mr. Okocha argued that the court cannot interfere in the party's internal matters. He also urged APC members to stay focused and committed. Yesterday, Justice Seka Abrioku of the State High Court in Port Harcourt restrained Mr. Okocha and the others from parading as executives of the APC in the state. The court also ordered them not to interfere with the state executive led by Emeka Beke until the end of their 4-year term. The suit was filed by Sam Etetegung and Banath Ezamoyi on behalf of the democratically elected party executives in the state and local government. Justice Aprioku also held that the appointment of Tony Okocha and 6 others was in disobedience of the APC's constitution. In the meantime, the reinstated Rivers State APC chairman Emeka Beke says he is confident that the national chairman of the party and President Bola Tinubu will follow the High Court judgment. Mr. Beke, who spoke to newsmen after the judgment on Monday, also said he will invite the 25 lawmakers of the State Assembly who defected from the PDP to the APC to a meeting because despite their claims, they remain APC members. Moving on, the President General of the Grassroots Development Initiative GDI, Bright Amehule, has reaffirmed the group's support for FCT Minister Nyesom Wike and President Bola Tinubu. Speaking to newsmen after a GDI stakeholders and ward executives meeting in Port Harcourt, Mr. Amehule announced that the group will begin a sensitization drive for its members on Wednesday, 14th August.
The GDI members worldwide should not be afraid of whatever that is happening. We remain totally in support of Chief Barrister Nyesom Wike as our grand patron. He has not disappointed us. So all those threats that they want to conduct election and all that, our people should not be scared. We will stand by decisions of the courts. It is an opportunity for me to also sound it as a note of warning to all those, whether indigenes of Rivers State or hired people from outside the state, who think that they can come to Rivers State to cause problem, to cause mayhem. If you live in a glass house, you don't throw stone. If you think that you can come to the city here to destroy or invade somebody's house, you should also know that we at GDI, we cannot also take a position that you cannot also access the city.
Mr. Amehule also condemned the verbal attack on FCT Minister Wike by the End Bad Governance protesters and their gathering at his residence. He urged them to direct their concerns to the state government and ask how funds from the excess crude account allocated to the state are being utilized.
Bad governance can also be perceived at the state level. You can see that the money that has been accrued from the oil subsidy that have been given to states and local government areas are so much huge than what it was ever before now. And we expect to see good governance. We expect to see dividends of democracy getting out to the people at the grassroots level. There's nothing very reasonable to prove that we have been getting such money into our accounts. But we are aware that such money goes to the various states. The money that comes to the state is being underutilized because we believe that most of the money is being channeled towards sponsoring activities and programs that are not for the betterment of the states.
Elsewhere, some leaders and members of the Simplified Movement in Eche local government area have vowed to resist any attempt by some individuals to sabotage the works of the CTC chairman, John Otamari, through a planned protest in the state. A former lawmaker for Eche Constituency 2, Charles Ayawo, in an interview said the Eche CTC chairman deserves commendation for financially empowering over 1,000 people in the area, saying it is the first of its kind in Eche. He urged the leader of the Simplified Movement in Eche, Ambrose Wuzi, and some elders, allegedly instigating their supporters against the Eche CTC chairman, to stop.
What is happening presently in Eche is not encouraging. At least for the first time, I'm seeing a caretaker chairman empowering at least 1,000 Eche youths. Even if the chairman sets aside 10,000 people to be empowered, people will still complain. We were giving each ward, and 10 each was given to the elders, and yet we're still complaining. Those elders, why didn't they also give it to their supporters? Please, I want to use this opportunity to urge all these our elders to let's seek a better way to make peace, not by coming on air to start putting our dirty knowledge on the radio.
A former commissioner for agriculture in Rivers State, Charles Nwogu, also spoke.
One person must be a leader at a time. Today, Barrister John Otamari is a CTC chairman. Tomorrow, it may be the turn of another person. Somebody stayed here as chairman of the local government council for 6 years. We did not see any protests. Does it mean those people were saints? Were they angels that came to rule Eche? Why is it that today, just in 2 months, people are going to radio, people are talking all irrelevant things?
Also, revenue chairman of Eche, Chioma Frank Nwiwe, and chaplain of council Edwin Obia passed the vote of confidence on the Eche CTC chairman.
Promise and Moti, you were saying, is a beneficiary being sponsored by one Honorable Tony Ojogu, who went to the assembly for 8 good years. He couldn't move any motion. He couldn't even raise up his hand. Good 8 years, no town hall meeting. He didn't interface with his people.
The list compiled across 19 wards of Eche, and the elders, the leaders, and the simplified leader of Eche Simplified Movement was also given slot to provide names. Chief Ambrose Ibokwenwuzi was given 10 slots. Those his boys who are clamoring that their names were not involved in the empowerment should ask their leader where he brought those names that he wrote.
Still to come, first round of winners emerge as Nigeria Info FM's national debate continued today. Stay with us. Back and now the rest of the news. The CTC chairman of Asaritora local government area, Orosama Amakri, has empowered business owners, including non-indigenous and scores of women, with at least 300 million naira to boost small and medium enterprise SMEs. Now, speaking at the event over the weekend, Mr. Amakri, while presenting the money to them, said he wants to eradicate poverty in the area and reduce the effect of economic hardship.
This is the news on 92.3 Nigeria Info.
Trying to do those empowerment is something that His Excellency has ordered us to do, because he said that we should go and empower our people. So if you look at it, everybody have his own style for empowerment, and I feel that the best thing is to reach out to the people by myself. And then today you can see how people are rejoicing and happy, because the truth is that there is hunger in the land. That is not by talking. We are trying to tackle the hunger. These are the major problems that is happening in this country. The only way to tackle it, empower them. Let them make use of the money.
On the spot, the pastor of the St. Michael's Church in Buguma, Venerable Dabutubo Young Harry assured Mr. Macri of God. Our correspondent reports that the beneficiaries of the empowerment program thanked the CTC chairman for the gesture.
I never expect that kind of money. Give me 1 million naira to start up my business again.
I thank the chairman and governor. So I support governor 100%. Yes, I did for non-indigenous group at the expo.
This is the best chairman so far. For him to command the masses, God should give him wisdom.
And the chairman I come by himself.
He empowered me with 500,000 naira cash.
And now the Council of Chiefs and Elders of Ogida Town in Ichi local government area of River State has inaugurated new Obako Ogida and Community Development Committee members. In a statement signed by the acting Ochimba of Ogida, Eze Sebastian Opurum, and the Council Secretary, Eze Leonard Onyunwem, the list of Obako Ogida includes Frank Okorafo as President General, Dixon Wala as Deputy President General, Nzeribe Ofo as Secretary, and Eugene Nzokuba as Treasurer. Others are Loveday Austin as Financial Secretary, Nicholas Wala as Social Welfare, and Lawrence Onyebunyi as Provost. Those named as CDC are Franklin Ewebu as Chairman, Alois Ofo as Vice Chairman, Prince Ndimele as Secretary, Emmanuel Nkwocha as Assistant Secretary, and Michael Anele as Treasurer. Other members are Felix Onyenwem as Public Relations Officer, Christiana Ezebua as Ex Officio 1, and Franca Oporom as Ex Officio 2. President General of Obako Ogida, Dr. Okorafo, spoke.
Leadership and followership are symbiotic events. One cannot go without the other. You have asked us to be in the front while you follow us. We shall take you to Ogida of our dream. Our most focus is to ensure there is peace and unity in Ogida community. And that we can achieve by your full support. I want to call every member of Ogida. Do not sit back to be a black painter. Come forward to contribute your own quota. For Ogida need your contribution for survival.
The CDC chairman, Mr. Ebebu, also spoke.
I also want to beg Ogeda people to give me their support. I'm ever ready to take advice from all angles, promising to do my work, promising to deliver my duty. We have gotten a society PG today. I want to promise Ogeda people that I will work with him. Despite age and other things, I must be loyal to him. I know the young man. He has a listening ear. I know he will work with me very well. Having said that, I hand everything to the hand of God, promising to deliver my duty.
Also, the former Vice Chancellor of Ignatius Ajuru University of Education, Ozo Mercury Ndimele, spoke alongside Onwa of Ogida, Eze Ndudirim Azwatalam.
See where your strength is coming from. Always consult them and execute whatever plans they have for you. Nobody should be out there to advise you on what to do. This is Ogida CDC, not PDP or whatever it is. People should be firm. Stand up and take your village. Look,
Our community, we are trying to make sure that the school is going on. Let them help us as we tried. We are completed the bidding for our community.
In other news, Charles Akinlose and Excel Omo Benedi won their first round of debates in the I Beg to Differ Tournament of Champions debate competition on Monday. The debates continue today from 4 to 6 p.m. and will be live on Nigerian 4FM radio stations across the country and also streamed live on Facebook and YouTube. We'll go on another short commercial break. has died as wildfires spread in northern Athens, Greece on Monday. Thousands have been evacuated as the fires expected to continue today threaten homes, businesses and schools. On the news this morning, you heard Governor Fubara has nominated 5 new commissioner designates. APC's Tony Okocha has vowed to appeal his sack by a Rivers High Court. Emeka Bekir has insisted that the Amihula-led lawmakers are Rivers APC members. And on the foreign scene, 1 person has died as wildfires spread in Athens, Greece. The news was edited by Constance Mega. To reach the news team, send an SMS or WhatsApp to 0808 721 7215. I'm Ifechukwu Moyeli. Many thanks for listening.